All right, let's do this. Um, after I do all this, there we go. All right, I managed to figure out like what the problem was with last time. Turns out,
レッドウィンターと仙外峡両校の威信をかけたこの交流会、何としてでも成功させなければ。
I'm trying to remember like what happened last time, but I don't I don't at all. But anyways, what oh, wait a sec. This is I feel like this is quite a long time for this to well, for this event to actually continue, but oh well. But anyways, yeah, I managed to figure out like what happened last time. So yeah, apparently BlueStack doesn't like being in full screen mode, so yeah, we're just gonna be like doing all this like in Windows mode. Hopefully we don't have any problems like for now, but if we do then well, I guess I'll have to take a break from doing all this. But anyways, what the previously in Blue Arc what? I don't understand. The 10,000 year ginseng, a special state from Shanghai Jing, has been smuggled off somewhere off campus. I actually know it. I kind of remember this. It's from one of the events that we did before. It's been a long time since we did it, but yeah, it's one of those events. That particular event. I totally forgot what we did during that event, but we met a few people, like Kisaki, and this person. There's a plant that only grows in Shanghai Jing, 10,000 year ginseng, sing. Because it's so hard to grow, its distribution and use are strictly controlled, and export of the ginseng is forbidden. But rumor has it that the Black Tourist Promenade has been smuggling 10,000 year ginseng off campus. Is it ginseng or ginseng? I forgot. Shanghai Jing's equivalent to a student council known as the Genryumon. The president Ryuge Kisaki named the Black Tourist Promenade as the culprit. 10,000 year ginseng is rare, and even in Shanghai Jing, nobody can harvest it without our permission. Also, look, it's Kisaki. How's her leg? If you know, you know. For a rare specialty such as this to be shipped outside of Shanghai Jing without our express approval, unthinkable. Yeah, this is basically just a summary of that event. No, I would skip this, but I think it's worth looking at because I feel like a lot of people might not know much about this, and quite frankly, it's been a long time. Genryumon can't let this go unpunished. The Black Tourist Promenade must answer for it. The Black Tourist Promenade's leader, Akeshiro Rumi, requested the help of Shell Sensei in order to prove the Promenade's innocence. I have a, let's say, request or a commission. The Black Tourist Promenade needs your help. However, the culprit smuggling the 10,000 year ginseng was revealed as none other than an officer of Genryumon itself. Ah yes, the very powerful one. You can tell she's powerful because she has eyes, unlike the other ones. I need your position, and to get I need money. I heard someone outside Shanghai Jing who wanted to get their hands on some 10,000 year ginseng. You know what? I feel like a lot of this could have just been its own chapter or something, or rather its own volume. Yeah, but then again, I feel like the writing's a little bit, I don't know. I want to say this because I feel like it might piss off a lot of you who still care about Blue Archive, but I feel like the writing for the whole Shanghai Jing arc is a little bit weak. Which is why it's not a volume in of itself. Like, as far as the other volumes, the writing's more or less strong. But as for like the whole Shanghai Jing incident that's like happening like right now, as we're looking, yeah, I feel like it's a little too weak for it to be a story in of itself. And speaking of volumes, Gotta wonder if I actually got any new volume or chapters for the volumes. I don't spoil anything for me, but if you do, then do let me know. But anyways, the outsider who brought the illicit ginseng from Genryuman, or from Genryuman officer. I like how that's her name. Was a Shanghai Jing exile who had been ousted for distributing illegal drugs and elixirs. Yes, one of the 7 prisoners. It was another. Thanks for saying what I just said. It was none other than one of the 7 prisoners, Shintani Kai. Yes, the lady who. You know what? I just realized something. You're kind of like Ludmilla. Or, not Ludmilla. Shoot, what's her name again? Wait, there's one way for me to find out. I don't want to do that right now. Was it Ludmilla? No, it wasn't Ludmilla. It was Rosanna. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Rosanna a little bit. Except with a much more goofier hairstyle. No offense. Although you don't know who Rosanna is, and well, maybe you want to check out my Nikkei streams, which are now VODs on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, by the way, or rather watch this as a VOD from YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. For you Twitch folks, don't forget to follow, as stated down below. But anyways, well, matter, I already gathered enough ginseng to finish my latest concoction. Still, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to collect more data. Okay, so now, how does, this place... Sure, no, your mustache, it fell! No, you can't, Tomo. If you build a dam on the pudding river, it'll stop the flow of pudding, and no one will be able to eat it. But the castilla, the strawberry milk, and the banana eclairs. Sure, no, are you still asleep? Yeah. She's always adorable when she's sleeping. It's time to get up, Cherno. Tommy, what's going on? I told you not to wake me during nap time. I'm afraid your scheduled nap is over. Well, already. Alright, in that case, I'll be extending my nap time today. Wake you up in 5 minutes, Tomoe. But Cherno, I mean great leader Cherno, we just received some very important documents for your eyes only. Documents? We can handle those, Tomoe. Unless there's been another attempt at a coup d'etat? Not quite. Receive a missive from the Shanghai Jing Academy Student Council. Shanghai Jing Academy? So how does Red Winter ties into I guess I'll figure that out pretty soon. But anyways, oh, it must be a request for an exchange meeting. I'll allow it. It's a perfect opportunity for me to show off my grand generosity and for me to become leader of the Genryuman. Kisaki could be in charge of Red Winter. I expect it to be a quick undertaking for students of Shanghai Jing to travel or rather, quite the undertaking for students of Shanghai Jing to travel all the way to Red Winter. On the contrary, great leader Chirino, we were invited to visit them. What? You mean we have to leave Red Winter and travel to Shanghai Jing? I believe so. What a pain. Well, time to put on the swimsuit. If you know, you know. Think about it this way, Chirino. It's a perfect excuse for a trip. A trip? I see, I understand. Very well, I will personally accept this request and ensure this exchange meeting with Shanghai Jing is a rousing success. I would expect nothing less from our great leader. I do not doubt that your dignified countenance will serve as a model for us all. Of course, after all, I am Red Winter's Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, Main Secretary, Chief of Sanitation, Athletics Club Captain, Head of all Prefects, Chief of you said that twice! And Maven of Meal Service. More recently, I was selected as this month's most excellent pudding gourmet, and even the director of the Castilla production. As you say, great leader, Cherno. But Tomei, I have a query. What is it? This Shanghai Jing place. Where exactly is it? Nobody taught her geography. This place needs adult guidance. Ooh, magical. Radiant moon. Well, anyways, time to do the rest of this. Okay, now let's just get into this. So many powerful people here. The president is coming. The president is coming. The president is coming. He's here. He has came. Thank you for responding to our summons on short notice, Sensei. Something told me that I shouldn't ignore this matter. That's how I wasn't I was aware our message was different from any other we send. But back to the point, the reason I called you here is because I must ask a favor of you in the name of Genryumon. As you may have surmised, this isn't a personal matter. It's a formal request issued by the president of Genryumon to Shield Sensei. Shanghai Jing will have an exchange meeting with Red Winter in the near future. Since she's really serious about that, I'm sure the president has her reasons. We're in the president, hold your tongues. It doesn't seem like we can speak freely here. I anticipated this. I have no choice. Sensei, please join me in my office. Madam, please reconsider to invite an outsider to the Rikagaku is... Yes, doing such violates the very foundation of our tradition and authority. It can even threaten the safety and closely guard secrets of Genryumon. Yes, it's more concerning your words. Are you implying that Shield Sensei is a complete outsider? If that is indeed your intention, then upon what authority are you making such claims? That... We've already received Sensei's help from 10,000 with the 10,000 year ginseng incident. That much is a matter of record. Furthermore, repaying an act of kindness is one of Shanghai Jing's storied traditions, is it not? Please forgive our impudence. We are humbled by your wisdom. Please follow me inside, Sensei. Yes, about that. I'll personally escort Sensei inside. You may be at ease, Mina. Madam President, are they discussing something beyond even the executive officer? What kind of top secret information is being traded with, or in this meeting with Red Winter? We shall take our lead then. None will cross our line of protection. Madam! Wow, the round are over. What jerks? Respect your captain! Shall we? Yeah. I apologize for the less than satisfactory reception, Sensei. It would please me to know that your heart is at ease. It's fine, but what is the scent in this room? Why am I feeling lightheaded? Am I gonna turn into a superhuman? You noticed that, haha. The Eastern Alchemy Society insisted that I use this particular incense. It's good at knocking out adults. It won't affect small girls like me, though. I am told that it is a medicinal scent that calms the nerves and aids the body's healing cycle, but I can't be certain of its efficacy. If it bothers you, Sensei, I would be happy to extinguish it, but I don't think you have any complaints. No, it's alright. It smells quite nice. I see, then I am relieved. Now, I'd like to cut to the chase if you don't mind. I guess there was no need for the preamble. Of course you say of course. Hoo-hoo. You have no choice because of the incense. As you know, I would like to discuss my thoughts about this exchange meeting with the Red Winter Federal Academy. You can just hold an exchange meeting, can't you? Yes, that would make most sense. Yet, it is also not easily accepted here in Shanghai Jing. What I mean is, let me put it this way. in the past, Shanghai Jing had little to no interaction with other schools. Really? Eesh. No wonder you girls don't get a volume. Don't talk to other people. Not like Abdos. Actually, now that I think about it, Kara doesn't even have a. They don't even have a volume for themselves. Well, granted, they are like explicitly involved with other volumes, so they have that going for them at least. But anyways. Yes, the reason it doesn't cause unease is mostly due to the fact that outsiders are allowed entry through the Black Tortoise Promenade. However, that only means that no one actively prevents any outsiders from visiting Shanghai Jing. This exchange meeting, well, an invitation for an outside academy to visit. Shanghai Jing is historic in its rarity. Is there a reason you avoid contact with the outside? There was no grand reason. We only wish to minimize any disruptions to Shanghai Jing's history and traditions because, you know, we had problems with outsiders before. Mostly with that one. Tomei, what is Shanghai Jing known for? What kind of place is it? Well, it's a mysterious place about which we have more questions than answers. But if one thing's for certain, food from the Black Tortoise Promenade is to die for. I see. Good, we're already off to a great start. Anything else? Well, this isn't as certain as the Black Tortoise Promenade's food, but if the rumors are any indication, you and Shanghai Jing student council president would get along well. For absolutely no reason whatsoever. Absolutely no reason. Really? I wonder what kind of person she is. I'm already looking forward to our meeting in person. Wait, good, I didn't bring anything. In that regard, I must agree with Rumi. Tradition means customs that are worthy of being preserved. At the same time, rigidly adhering to tradition can't always be the right direction. But considering your position, you can't just say that, can you? What a blessing it is to have a friend who understands me so well. Please do not misunderstand. Mina is an incredibly capable person in her area of expertise. And every student of Genryuman is doing what is expected of them. Still. Yes, I understand. What a blessing it is to have a friend who understands me so well. To return to the matter at hand, I want Shanghai Jing to understand something. There's another world outside of our own, a world full of things beyond our wildest imaginations. If we work to preserve what we have, we risk one day of losing the very thing we fought so hard to protect. That explains it. Perhaps if I had, things would have gone more smoothly. What do I mean here? Take another look at this message. Yes, indeed, it was signed by not as Genryuman, but as the president of Genryuman. Do you understand the difference that makes? I think so. Ooh. Is that so? I see. My respects to you, Sensei. You may not understand it, but simply by being here, it's immensely helpful to me. I want you to know that. Anyways, Genryuman itself is, to be frank, uncomfortable with this exchange meeting. The lack of such experience is the largest factor. Others may want to remain more aloof about the entire exchange meeting. As for the lack of experience, I am no different from the rest of Genryuman. Genryuman has always belonged to the Genryuman alone. The same can be said about its president. They never let her out the house. Never. You think Shanghai Jing is colder or warmer than Red Winter? It would be rather difficult to find an academy colder than Red Winter. Cherno, I mean Great Leader? Yes, Great Leader Cherno. Red Winter is the strongest and greatest, much like its climate. No student from Shanghai Jing will scoff at Red Winter once they have a taste of our weather. I knew it. Of course, I would expect nothing less than the Academy of the Great Cherno. Oh, I'm the strongest. What if there's a coup d'etat while I'm gone? There's no need to worry about that. Great Leader Cherno, a coup d'etat cannot happen when there's no no one present to overthrow? Without a target of their ire, a coup d'etat will be impossible. Ah, of course, you're speaking a lot of sense today, Chairman Marina. Keep it up, and it won't be long before I pin the first-class mustache labor medal on your chest. But which part of your chest? Did I take the right one or the left one? Thank you, President. Marina, will do my best to be more loyal to you. If there's a coup d'etat, it shouldn't be too difficult to reinstate Cherno. We have plenty of experience with that. I understand the situation, Kisaki. So my job is to help you make the exchange meeting a success, right? Yes, just as I did with the 10,000-year ginseng incident, I must rely on you. As an educator, you think it's good for students to ask for help. I think it's a refreshing perspective. I'll make note of it. And I suppose that means I can put you to work as much as I'd like. Would you at least go easy on me? No need to worry. I'll only ask you to do what is within the realm of reasonable. I mean, what is reasonable for Shanghai Jing, of course. Mercy! Oh god, this is gonna make us do math. Or something worse. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go in here. Also, how many, ooh, 11 this time. It was like 10 last time, but now we get 11 and... Actually, no, interesting. We only get like two, we only get two, fight stages. Interesting. So it's a little bit more focused on the story versus, the other, whatchamacallit. Yeah, the other events. I wonder if that's gonna stick around for, like, later events. We'll have to see. Also, PS no spoilers. Whoa, so this is Shanghai Jing. It's just like my research said it would be. Tomei, look over there! The roof! It's so interesting! They got a roof! Not like us! Those must be students from the rumors! I've heard all about them, but I never thought I would see them in person. Let's rip them off! Does it feel like people are watching us? I'm certain they're all inescapably impressed with your aura, great leader. It's to be expected. You think so? I sense a shift somewhere. I see. Perhaps it would be wise to prepare ourselves in a different way. This is the part where they dress up. They're gonna dress up, aren't they? Our report, madam. We have received word that our visitors from Red Winter Federal Academy have just arrived at the front gates. I see. I said this many times already, but I will say this again. This exchange meeting will be a meaningful event for both Shanghai Jing and Red Winter. I expect all of you to greet and treat them with all due decorum. You see, madame, we will carve our hearts with the gravity of this occasion. Good. Then I shall make my first command for this exchange meeting between Shanghai Jing and Red Winter. But be sure to give our guests a proper Genryuman greeting. Shoot them all. As you command, madam. We swear that no shame will come to your name or reputation. Everyone seems a little too tense. It's probably because we're going to give them a fireworks display. So it begins, Madam President. Yes, it has. Sensei, come over here, please. I approached Kisaki as she asked. I have a request to make of you. The girls who have just left, will you keep an eye on them? It's not that I don't trust them, it's just, well, their aura might be a little bit too strong for Red Winter because, you know, they have eyes unlike their mooks. But also consider it my own needless concern. Not entirely, I say out loud. Madam President, if you need help, perhaps I could be of assistance instead of Sensei. if I trusted Tamina, there's a remote chance that she might make things worse. You have a more important job, do you not? What, a more important job? I'm referring to your duty to protect Genumon's own president. Of course, you got me, Madam President. As long as I breathe, no one will be allowed to lay a finger on you. I have no doubt. I know I can count on you. Madam. I hope nothing bad happens to me. Alright. Man, clearly instructed them to give a proper Genryumon greeting. I mean, it must mean that, right? Yes. Obviously. What else could it be? Let's take off our glasses. Yeah, I hope they're ready. We'll show them how we do things in Qinghai Jing. We need to put Mount's first exchange meeting command into action. You can't disappoint her. Let's go. Oh, I hope they don't take out their glasses. That might be too powerful. Too strong. That might intimidate them into attacking Qinghai Jing. That. What the? Wait. Alright. I like how that cuts off. Also, seriously, another interrogation. Like, I don't know. In some ways, I don't mind an interrogation, but I don't know. I feel like these interrogation sheets are a little bit. Well, actually, no. Let's see what these have to say. Name? No. Wait, where's Marina, Tomoe? Where'd everyone go? They kidnapped her. Well, that's not exactly as bad as taking off your sunglasses, but it's second to worse. I was told this was a trip. I mean, exchange meeting. So why? Oh, I see. This is a coup d'état, isn't it? A trap. That's enough. Ask for your name. That's enough from you. I'm Red Winter Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, all of these. More recently, I was selected as this month's most excellent gourmet and director of the Castella production. Well, that was long, but I guess your name was in there somewhere, along with your affiliations. Why did you have so many roles? Actually, never mind. Let's move on. Any hobbies? How rude! I seem to remember Qinghai Jing was the one who invited us to this exchange meeting. Red Winter will remember this. Why did you drag me here? We escorted you here because the president herself commanded it. He told us to give our guests a proper Genryumon greeting. She's about to take off her glasses, isn't she? Don't do that. That's provocative. That might give them the wrong idea. You might try to attack Qinghai Jing next time. What does that even mean? Like, you could kidnap Cherno, but you can't intimidate her. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't intimidate her. You'll screw it. Eh. This looks really bad, doesn't it? Excuse me, Kisaki. We have a situation. They're in your basement. They're rifling through your hentai. What is it, Sensei? Wait, I can tell by your expression and tone of voice that something's off. Tell me, what's going on? Alright. So I guess this interrogation scene wasn't as bad. Last time we had an interrogation scene, it was kind of... how should I put this? It was kind of a summary of a bunch of characters' background, but I don't know. It was kind of heavy-handed, to be honest. Or at least it felt heavy-handed. But anyways, I told Kisaki what I saw in the underground interrogation room. It was full of Kisaki memorabilia. I see. Thank you, Sensei. My immediate concern is clearing up the confusion around this less than polite reception. I'll send someone to, on second thought, I'll deliver my instructions personally. I want our visitors to be treated as honored guests, not criminals. That was close. I would have done the same thing and gone straight to the interrogations. Wait. You too, Mina. It too, Mina. Sissy, come over here, please. I approached Kisaki as she asked. I have another request to make of you. I nodded knowingly to reassure her. I say this out loud, in front of everyone, as they look at me wide-eyed. Except for Kisaki, because he's too suave to look at me wide-eyed. Plus, you can't do that physically. Lost my tongue there. Yes, of course, I thank you. Having a friend that understands you so quickly is quite an amazing thing. Mina? Yes, Madame President. I trust that you would have handled things differently. Of course, Madame, I would never make such laughable mistakes. Of course, naturally you wouldn't. The president was so calm, but I felt like I got scolded. You must be fierce right now. Oh no. Well, girls, it could have been worse. Those red winter girls could have left because of intimidation. But luckily you did take off your glasses, so they're fine. No, she said she would be gracious if I handled this problem properly. Yeah, this is no time to dilly-dally. Treat them as our guests. That's easy enough to understand. I can't let her down again. Let's go. Nah. What? Why are you in the cell? Out of interrogation room and into prison. I'm not accustomed to the sights and sounds of a place like this, but I wonder what's going on. Was the exchange meeting invitation just an excuse to trap us? Could this be a plot by Shanghai Jing's Dark Monarch? Silence! It would be wise for you to confess what dubious goals brought you to Shanghai Jing. If you don't, I'll take off my glasses. Is that... What do you see, Chairman Marina? Even visitors from Red Winter must know what kind of animal this is. Behold, Shanghai Jing's own panda. Tell us what you were plotting. Also, panda. Oh my god. It's the legendary invisible panda. Can you see the panda anywhere? Because I can't. How sinister. How devious. Oh, take away this adorable baby panda's bamboo. It's invisible bamboo. You're evil. That baby panda did nothing to you. Let it go. Where is it? Nobody knows. Tormented panda. A sweet bear cub like this. What kind of monsters are you? If you want this to stop, all you have to do is confess. Look how happy he is with its invisible bamboo. One tug from me and it will reveal itself. No! It's physical now. They can't see it because it's censored. Are things just getting worse? Also, what's this about a censored panda? Too grisly. Even Kisaki's fainted at the sight of invisible panda. No one can resist the invisible panda's influence. It's the most powerful thing in all of Shanghai Jing. Only Mook's eyes are second to it. Madam President. No, Kisaki, step out of it. Invisible panda doesn't exist. Yes, you're right. Invisible panda doesn't exist. I appreciate your well-timed advice. Mina. Yes, ma'am, President? I want you to personally inform that the visitors from Red Winter should be treated as well as the president of Genryumon herself. You mean, hurry up, time is short. As you command. Yeah, then proceeded to run over to the cells and proceeded to prostrate herself in front of Tomoe. Puckering her lips for the feet. Yes, the feet. There's something I'd like to ask of you, Sensei. Sure, you can ask me anything. Do I speak in a confusing manner? No, Kisake, I don't think you're autistic. Is it possible that my commands aren't being issued clearly? I don't think that's the case. Then do you know why it is our students seem to do this every time? I think we need to switch to a more advanced form of communication. Let's try texting. Please. I need them to listen. Try texting them. Everyone always answers their texts. Mostly. What's this? We were told to have an exchange meeting. Damn Shingai. Now, Cherno. I mean, Great Leader Cherno. It should be the very model of bold of a bold magnanimous mind. There has been some minor misunderstandings, but I suspect they will be resolved at any moment. I'm shocked by what you consider minor, Chief Secretary Tomoe. Like that lady with the glasses. She kissed her foot. Like, I mean, how could they? To an invisible panda, no less. It's so heartless. One's expression can convey a myriad of meanings. As for favors we may have gained as a result of this misunderstanding, we can save those for a rainy day. We need to blackmail people. For now, let's enjoy what Genryumon of Shangri Aijing have offered as an apology. I will admit, the Red Winter uniforms were starting to feel a little stuffy. Jiraiya then proceeded to take off her clothes. It did put on a bathing suit. Why did Jiraiya bring a bathing suit with her? Well, what else is she supposed to bathe with, you perverts? Could you raise your arms for me, Jiraiya? The visitors from Red Winter are entering the Rikagaku. Everyone, please welcome our guests from Red Winter. Oh. This is good. My shoulders, legs. Shoulders. Who are you? Sensei, why are you? Wait, you don't recognize me? Or did they put you in the, through the ringer too, Sensei? Actually, you know what? How do we not know that this is Marina? Like, this is clearly Marina. Do you not recognize? Do we not recognize faces? Or do we only look downwards at this? Or do we only look at invisible feet? That's probably it. We only look at invisible feet. No, that's not what I meant. I look so nice that you didn't recognize me. Oh, that's confusing. You should be more direct when you talk to people. What? Now, Chairman Marina, that's how Sensei offers compliments. Okay, now this is... Actually, no, this is a... I kind of wonder, did they get like a different artist for this? Because this Tomoe looks drastically different from her usual self. Like drastically different. Like there's look at her shading and everything. Like seriously, he's like another person. Or rather, it's almost as if someone else drew her. Alright, I'm gonna have to check up on this. I don't know what to say, Tomei, other than you look like a completely different person. And my thank you, Sensei. You know, I've been keeping an eye on you. Your talent for saying the right things at the right time would make you very good at stirring up the revolutionary spirit. I'll do no such thing. Instead, I'll just look at you with my jaws gaping. And cheering up away her bathing suit. I oddly feel jealous, comrade. I'm here too. And Cherno's smug and, that suits you perfectly, Cherno. Especially your braids. I feel like whoever worked on, made, oh shoot, what are the names again? I forgot their names. Okay, maybe Momoe and maybe Dory. I feel like the person who worked on, those two also worked on Cherno because, the art style looks, quite familiar. Quite familiar. Not gonna say much right there. But anyways, you really think so? Yeah, as always, you have a good eye, comrade. I like mine. Where's the mustache? What, Tomoe? There, not my hand gestures make sense. It's all nothing, right, Tomoe? So what, great leader? Is the fake mustache a cultural thing in Red Winter? Thank goodness. This exchange meeting was the right decision. We have much to learn about the world. Welcome to Shanghai Jing. May I take your order? I would like to thank you again for accepting our invitations, great leader Cherno of Red Winter, Chief Secretary Tomoe, Internment Marina, and Sensei of Shale, and, me. I am the president of Shanghai Jing's own student council, also known as Genryumon, Yuki Kisaki. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam Kisaki. Okay, Cherno, this is your chance to show how dignified you are. Like I told you, no, like how we practice. Is it time? Alright. I thank you for your grand welcome, Madam Kisaki. I am Red Winter Student Council President, Chief Purification Officer, Main Secretary, Chief of Sanitation, Athletics Club Captain, all prefect, Chief of Sanitation, Maven of Black, Maven of Meal Service, Maven of Blackbriar, Maven of... More recently, I'm this month's most excellent pudding gourmet and Director of Castella Production, Cherno. An introduction that long is coming to put her obvious into a stupor, and that comment about a grand welcome is clearly not going to let that go. Right, me? Well, nothing can be done about it now. We were in the wrong. Don't you agree, me? The silent battle has already begun, but I expect no less from someone of your stature, great leader Cherno. How's that, Tomei? I didn't get anything wrong, did I? Well done, Cherno. You surely showed them how dignified you were. Be continued. And there we go. And I like how I have, look, I have Kisaki doll. Just right there, Kisaki doll. Man, I wish Kisaki was like out right now. I am definitely gonna try to pull for her. Most definitely, she's on my list. Along with many others. Is this just me, or do you hear some kind of metal instrument, Tomoe? Oh wait, that's the tank. My apologies if it's a jarring experience, great leader Cherno. What you're hearing is changing traditional musical. What's that, Madam Kisaki? A traditional music play. I see. It has a very unique melody. It's almost painful to hear. Why are people wearing... Who are the people wearing those odd clothes? They're actors in a sense. This musical features a long story told through a performance. We call this the Peking opera Jinghai Jing. Peking opera? It's like a duck. The performance is about to start. I hope you enjoy. A performance. I'm just kidding. Well, they're not gonna attack us, are they? Smiles welcome spring. Fears darken the world. Life is but a dream. In springtime, a cuckoo calls in the mountains. Smoke rises beyond the lilies. The cloud stays within the embrace of the skies. The power within. Her voice is so high. He's using a special technique to project her voice even to the furthest reaches of the performance space. Why is she twirling her hand like that? He's spinning in place too. Every movement in a Peking opera has a reason behind it, but describing each would be a poor way to experience it. But I can provide a few helpful tips. For instance, the whipping motion she is making as if she has a horse whip suggests she is riding a horse to her destination. Spinning in place means that they're making a long journey to their destination. If a character in armor appears with a flag behind them, it means they have come with an army of thousands. It'd be easier to understand if they just showed everything like in a movie. It would have been more difficult to recreate such things long ago. My allies and I call my allies and rise from the plains. 3 years, 5 lords will end an ancient nation. The heavens and earth will rend in two. But why do the heavens slow my progress? That one, the one in the mask, that was pretty cool. They're what we call the protagonists of the story. This story will revolve around that character, so I advise you pay close attention to that one. She pulled out a long stick. I see, a spear. The result of war is never certainty. I never encountered that word before. A person must dutifully withstand shame and embarrassment. The world is rife with talented, capable people. Could they not return, unsettling dust and earth? The people are worn from endless fighting. After defeat in Zhangyuan, the tide will not easily turn. No matter how many talented allies you have, why would they kick up dust and come to you? What are they saying? They need to be careful about what they say. Pick up scripts and whatnot. I will purge them all. At times, a remonstration is another expression of loyalty, is it not? I don't know about that. It would be a sentence to, and I would sentence them all to clean the bathrooms that have no windows. He seems oddly flippant about this so-called purge. Is this how the dictator of Red Winter makes decisions? Yeah, actually, no, that's pretty much it on the nose. The strength to move the mountains and the spirit spans the world. But my luck has run out, and my horses remain obstinately still. What can I do? Even my horse will not move. My beloved, what shall I do? The enemy has claimed all. Distant songs float to me from every direction. If your spirit is lost, how can I live on? What are they doing? She's distracted the protagonist and took their sword. Wait, she's turning it on herself? No, they should live together. What will happen if they leave behind? And what will happen to everyone they leave behind? The soldiers are all scattering. He's all alone. Still, there are thousands of enemy soldiers behind him. You wish to use my mind to claim mountains of gold and land. I will grant you this last kindness. What? Red Sky! No way! He was so bold and gallant! Only to be claimed by the Red Sky incident. Boldness and gallantry were aren't enough to rule the world, and bravery alone cannot truly capture the hearts of men. Such is the divine order. We must simply do what we can and remain humble. I know that much, but I can't believe I was so moved. I must admit, this was a fine performance. I am glad to see you're satisfied. Now, great leader Cherno, on to the next agenda. Before that, in the name of the Red Winter Federal Academy, I have a request. As for formal request as a leader, does she already want to pay back for her grand welcome? No, doing so right now would be ill-advised. I'll entertain her request for now. Given the situation, I can't reasonably deny her that. If anything, it'll be an opportunity to get a peek at the cards Red Winter is holding so closely to his chest. What is it? As the president of Genryumon, I'll do anything in my power to fulfill your requests. It's about that performance just now. Peking opera? Yeah, the Peking opera. Call back the students who played the protagonist in that performance. Mean Kaguya, why? Your name is Kaguya. I see. I just wanted to speak to her. More and more mysterious. I can't dismiss the possibility that this is some kind of mind game. Great leader Tomoe, I call her Great Leader Tomoe. Now Tomoe is about to lead an insurrection. Dear goodness. But anyways, the great leader must have truly enjoyed the Peking opera. If it isn't too much trouble, could we ask for your help on this matter, madame? Very well, Mina, if you would. Yes, Madam President. I answer to your summons, madame. I, Ushiribara Kaguya, greet you. I came here at once. You're not Mook, are you? I hope you're not Mook. Because if you are, I think we're about to head into the precipice of war. I see. Allow me to introduce you. Great Leader Cherno, this is Kaguya, the performer you wish to meet. He leads the Peking Opera Club. Kaguya, this is the Great Leader Cherno, the Student Council President of Red Winter. I appreciate the work you put into this exchange meeting. It's an honor, Great Leader Cherno. You have my deepest appreciation for for enjoying our performance. I couldn't ask for anything more. She was so overwhelming on stage, but she's completely changed. She's now intimidating. I'll take that as a compliment. These students often portray vastly different characters from ourselves. So much so that sometimes we become confused about where the character ends and where the student begins. I see. That sounds convenient in some ways, but annoying in others. That is quite an astute observation. Impressive. Jeez, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'll ever get over this design, and this might be a little bit too early, but she kind of reminds me of Mumi a little bit. Just saying, he's basically player one Yume. That's what Tomei is. He's player one Yume. Now then, madame, let's move on to the matter at hand. Are you trusting this? Player 1, you may with negotiations, Great Leader Cherno. I must learn more about Red Winter's command structure. And if not, is it possible that she is such a brilliant leader that she can govern without lifting a finger? For now, I must continue conversing with her. As you wish, Chief Secretary Tomoe. Bianlian, what's that? It's a technique. It's a unique technique in the Sichuan opera. Simply put, it's the ability to change masks to suit the situation without touching one's face. That sounds cool. Amazing. The three main theatrical productions of Shanghai Jing are the Peking Opera, Sichuan Opera, and Kun Opera. One element unites them all, each requiring the performers to learn martial arts. Alright, well, given Chirino's reaction, we could safely assume that this lady isn't a mook, and is perhaps playable in the future. We're in the clear. We're so safe. It's safe. Martial arts for a stage performance. Strange, isn't it? But that's the truth. In the Peking Opera you just saw, our members showed off their impressive skills with a spear. It seems closer to artistic skill than actual functional martial arts. That makes sense. We can't express how grateful we are to that Shanghai Jing Academy, known for how it selectively opened its doors, extend a hand to the Great Winter Federal Academy. Yes. Yeah, at the same time, there must be a significant reason you opened the heavy doors of Shanghai Jing and Genryuman to us now, is there not? I wish to correct you for I wish to correct only two things. First, Shanghai Jing's doors aren't as heavy as you may think. After all, the Black Tourist Promenade's culinary talents is already well known in Kivitos. Second, Genryuman have welcomed outsiders before. As you already know, Sensei is one such example. Well, I'm more of an exception than an example. Yeah, so I haven't moved much. If anything, I was kind of just sitting in my seat, just panicking. About a war. Yeah, of course, Sensei, a little disappointing. Under different circumstances, I would have found another way to enjoy my time with you. Now that we can agree on. Hope you're not too upset, Sensei. No, I'm fine, I'm just wallflowery over here. Well, no my. I guess it's, it's thanks to you that I'm having a completely new experience, Madame. I'm glad to hear you say so, yet I understand that no matter what we do, we will never quite make it as comfortable as it is in your own school. For that, I ask for your understanding. Still, I anticipate Madame Kisaki making a request during this exchange meeting. Please forgive me if this sounds uncouth. Striker flashers, are you? Please don't. There's kids here. Like, Cheersakin, no. Yeah, that's them. Not all, if anything. I should be thanking you for allowing us to be direct. To answer your question, I have no such intentions. President? At the risk of speaking out of turn again, I would rather avoid dancing around the topic and try to understand Genryuman and its president's true intentions. That's why I sent Chairman Marina away and requested a private space for you and I to talk. Yes, I sent my own executive officer Mina away for the same reason. I want to make it clear that I have nothing to hide from you. Yeah, hi, sorry for me cutting in here. Right now, Kisaki is speaking as the student council president. I thank you for your appropriately timed advice, Sensei. I repeat, I expect nothing from any of you. There is nothing I want you to do, and I do not intend to use you to accomplish my own ends. Goodbye, host this exchange meeting. Would you find it unsatisfactory if I told you it was simply to show you Shanghai Jing? I wouldn't dare call it unsatisfactory, though I wouldn't consider it to be quite satisfactory either. I want to know how you feel. Then I have not provided you a sufficient explanation. You mean you're serious? Yes, I am. If I had one wish, it would be for you to explore every corner of this place and truly get to know Shanghai Jing. What do you mean by truly get to know Shanghai Jing? And now that's one topic I would like to dance around. Oh my, you managed to turn my own words back on me. Not at all. Here in Shanghai Jing, repaying an act of kindness is one of our utmost important tenets. I see. Indeed. You actually spit fire out of your mouth. Let's take it. Yes, that's the fire breathing technique. The darker the stage is, the more effective it is. We have a number of tricks to darken the stage too. King has so many secrets. Do you think so? Well, you know what they say, the longer the history, the more abundant the mysteries. That rhymed. Thank you again for the warm reception, madame. That was very satisfying. I had so much fun. Better yet, I don't have to worry about any coup d'etat. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you can continue to enjoy Jing. And this is where your skills come in, Sensei. Huh? Yes, I know. I can trust you. And it seems like you already know our Red Winter guest. I send Mina with you as your escort. Won't be coming with us? I know it's rude, but I'm afraid that's what I must do. Can I ask why, madame? I'm sorry, all I can say is it's due to some unavoidable circumstances. I see. Well, put our trust in the hands of the executive officer Mina and Sensei. Oh, will the comrade be with us? That's even better. Comrade, is this your first time in Jing too? Strictly speaking, this isn't my first time. But like me, you don't know much about Jing, right? In that case, we should take the opportunity to see and do everything. Everything. Slow down, you might trip. Remember, no rushing. You might trip. Good one, Sensei. Now you have to excuse me, madam. Great leader. Yes, good work today, Kaguya. Kaguya won't come with us? I'm afraid duty calls. Please don't be too disappointed. If you'd like, you're welcome to visit the Peking Opera Club room. I see, there's no helping. There's no helping it if you're busy. I forgive you. Thank you, great leader. Oh. The president remains in Rikakaku. Well, the Red Winter heads to Shanghai Jing. If I had one wish, it would be for you to explore every corner of this place and truly get to know Shanghai Jing, huh? A meeting implies that there's someone or something to meet, and it would have a different significance to each participant. Red Winter meets Shanghai Jing also means that Shanghai Jing is meeting Red Winter in return. If that's the path you wish to tread, madame. Well. What is loyalty? What form would loyalty take in moments like these? It's not an easy question, just as it is on stage, such as life. Yet failing to take action when necessary is the purest form of disloyalty. I must put the two knowledge together. The scenery sells the viewers into a trance. And I already find myself at the shore. To be continued. Alright, 1 second. At the moment, my notes are, but anyways, hopefully. Let's see what this is all about, because things are getting a little bit more sinister. Towards the world, gaze the river. I see. The Black Tourist Promenade food is famous in Kivados as well. At least, that is what I like to have. At least that is what I would have liked to say. Say this. Turn over your eyes! Here it comes! More abalone porridge. It's carefully boiled with dried sea cucumber and abalone and conch. So powerful. Their eyes! It's too much! What a number is this course? If I had to guess, I think you're about halfway through. What? But I can't eat that much. I mean, it all tastes good. I would if I could, but... Now you must eat that some more entrance to your height, great leader of Red Winter. Akishiro Rumi. I am Akishiro Rumi. I am the president of the Black Tourist Promenade. But above all, I am a chef. President, you are here. The power. Of course, after all, we have important guests visiting from far away. I could just stay in the kitchen. The president of Shingai. Wasn't it Madame Kisaki? Well, it's technically for different groups. My official title is Merchant Guild President, but everyone just calls me President for short. The acting president of Shingai Student Council, also known as Genryuman Kisaki, I mean, the president is always addressed as Madame, so there is no confusion. At least inside of Shingai Jing, that is. I understand, but wait. If she has eyes, that must make you the most powerful lady in Kivatos. Also, we refer to ours as Great Leader and President, don't we? Maybe it's because Great Leader Chirino is also the Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, Main Secretary, Chief of Sanitation, all of that, and everything else. Next up is a specialty dish made from duck wings. We call it baking duck, but now this does give me pause. There doesn't wait to prepare duck, but if I had to choose the best of the two, one would be roasting it to a golden brown, and the other would be steaming it after applying a good spice rub. I was debating which would be the best for our honored guests. I wonder what the honored guests would think. Until I finally decided that I just make both. Please enjoy. It's not proper service unless the food you prepare fills your guests to bursting and leaves them thirsty for more. And that is just how it should be in Shingai Jing. I figured that would be the case. You should eat your fill as well, Sensei. If a visitor of the Black Tourist Promenade returns with a less than full stomach, it would bring shame to us. Comrades, save me. Chirino? Yes, it's time to be Cheerios! I think I'll stop with that for today. Yes, Gek. This is where you make your stand as the great leader. I see, so that's how it is. Alright, I accept your challenge, Black Tourist Promenade. Red Winter will not bend to your will so easily. You're just as bold as I thought you would be, great leader of Red Winter. It wasn't long before Chirino was desperate for an antacid to sell her struggling digestive system. Haha, ho ho. So those are the Red Winter students who came for this exchange meeting. Looks like it. Welcome to the Shingai Jing Disciplinary Support Department, Plum Blossom Garden. Great Leader Chirino, Chief Secretary Tomoe, Chairman Marina. The Plum Blossom Garden is the educational facility meant to teach younger students of Shingai Jing. The students who perform well in Shingai Jing Academy are chosen to be instructors, and in turn, they are tasked with educating young students in the Plum Blossom Garden. So long as they're in Qinghai, these students continue to children continue learning from childhood through high school. Yes, of course. There are some students who transfer in. Are you the new transfer? I see, but before that, stop pestering me, you rascals. Oh, look at those red and white clothes. Cool. What's this? A mustache? Huh, it comes off. I want one too. No, that mustache. Tomoe. Give them all mustaches. They want to join Red Winter. Now, great leader Chirino. I recommend you use the backup mustache. No, wait, we need something more secure. Otherwise, the children will take that mustache too. I'll be right back in the same predicament. No, wait. Children, these honored guests are from a faraway place. Behave yourselves. Ooh, Kokuna, you're being boring again. Oh, give the mustache back to me, Kokuna. I want to try it on. You can't just call me Kokuna. It's Instructor Kokuna. Everyone? That's enough. Hey, sorry, Instructor Shun. We're sorry. We'll behave. Don't turn into a little girl again. Chuck can be so much sometimes. Here you go, great leader Chirino. I'm always impressed with Instructor Shun's ability to control the students here. You're Instructor Kokuna, correct? Yes, I am. Thank you for addressing me with my proper title. So in the Plum Blossom Garden, is a child in charge of the other children? I am not a child. I am an instructor in the Plum Blossom Garden, Shun's younger sister, and I am as tall as you. Yes, as you are astutely observed, Kokuna should be in elementary school with the other children her age. But her talents made her worthy of senior secondary school and the instructor position. I am very proud of my little sister. Shun, you're embarrassing me, stop! She's right, the adorable instructor Kokuna is the pride of the Plum Blossom Garden. Not you too, Sensei. What do you add adorable? Well, Red Winter students all left the Plum Blossom Garden. Really, but the Plum Blossom Garden is one of the most important places in Qinghai. I know, not even Genryumon can intercede with and what happens in the Plum Blossom Garden. What's the president thinking? This is where they perform the Peking Opera. White Tiger Park is one of the most famous parks in Qinghai. Most large-scale events and performances all take place here. This is also where I get the act cool. It certainly is very large. But I think Red Winter's Mustache Revolution Plaza is even larger. Excuse me? Larger you say? That place might be a good place for filming. Are you disparaging the cultural touchstone that is White Tiger Park by boiling it down to size? Not at all. We understand very well that Qinghai has great pride in its storied tradition through this exchange meeting. However, we are equally proud of the fighting spirit and willpower of Red Winter since we are forced to face sub-zero temperatures and an endless snowfield. Is the Red Winter Federal Academy truly that cold and large? Yes, it is. One can easily get lost by taking a wrong turn, and some even encounter bears on the path. Bears, we do have pandas of our own. Pandas are cute. No, wait, bears can be cute too. Now I think about it, like Medvezi, and then again, pandas are a type of bear, right? Well, yeah. Your reply wasn't confused me, was it, Executive Officer Mina? But I didn't say anything unusual. If I were to put in my 2 cents, Marina was just appreciating Xinghai her own way. Sensei! I see, I must thank you, Chairman Marina. Well, as long as you understand, Xinghai is also quite impressive. I see you have a discerning eye. It's just me, or does it seem like the two of them are getting along quite well? I get Cherno. I mean, great leader Cherno. I wonder why. I wouldn't say they're getting along exactly. It's like, they're 2 peas in a pod and nothing else. Then, it's more like birds of a feather flock together. No, that's probably a more apropos way of saying it. They're on the same wavelength, right? That's good, isn't it? If so, why does your expression seem so perplexed, comrade? It's because, well, you know what? I think the boss of Problem Solver 68 might want in on this too. I think I should go ahead and make a call. Also, I'm starting to understand, right, Sensei? All's well that ends well. That's the goal of an exchange meeting, isn't it? Hehehe. Oh my god. You know what? I'm starting to think Yume never actually died, after all. If anything, Yume was here this whole time. She was just here this whole time. She just changed her hair color and put on a different hairstyle and decided to put on a cheapao. Yeah, that's what happened. That's basically what happened. Oh my game, she's dead. Look over there! It's the Red Winter visitors again. Executive Officer Mina is hard at work. Wait, who's guarding the president? Since the president will remain in Genryumon, she shouldn't need any extra protection, should she? That's not what I mean. The mere fact that the president has lent out Executive Officer Mina is a reflection on how much she respects the visitors. It makes sense since Xinghai invited them, right? She even held a grand outdoor performance in the White Tiger Park just for their benefit. You think? That's just our Red Winter visitor aware of how much respect they're being shown? Before it was Shell Sensei, now it's an outside academy. Are we going down the right path? The president will make decisions. You don't sound very confident. We're all feeling anxious in one way or another. Yeah. Yes. And next thing before you know it, Kirino and Kisaki will kiss! Kiss, I tell you! Did Kirino and Marina go to sleep first? Yes, great leader, Kirino looked quite tired. That's not surprising, given her schedule was so packed. Oh, if you want to know if I'm tired, I'm never tired. Or thirsty. Are you concerned for me? I appreciate that. I'd be lying to say if I said I'm not tired. I think I need to go organize my thoughts a bit. Are you worried about an ulterior motive for the exchange meeting? I wonder what it could be. To tell you the truth, I have an idea what the president's intentions are. Though I have no way of knowing if my assumption is correct. I still can't really tell. Is that so? If I'm right, the president wouldn't be too concerned about it anyways. What do you think of Shanghai Jing, Tomoe? Well, goodness. Now you sound like one of the Shanghai Jing students. Well, I suppose if you're in Shanghai Jing at the behest of the president, it can't be helped. Well, it's true. Shanghai Jing is beautiful. It's impressive and historic. Above all, there's plenty of fascinating things to discover. What's even more interesting is that Shanghai Jing students don't even consider them hidden gems. Would you mind explaining what you mean a bit? It's like this, Sensei. Secrets only exist in the minds of people who keep them. If people don't recognize them for what they are and keep them a secret, then a secret cannot exist. It's simply whose existence or identity has yet to be discovered. In Shanghai Jing, there's lots of hidden gems that outsiders like us notice, but Shanghai Jing students didn't seem to be aware of them. Of course, this is my opinion formed from a single day of exploring of Shanghai Jing. What do you think of Kisaki? The president is an amazing person. Yes, truly. And she's small. I can understand why so many students wholeheartedly follow her. It's because she's small. Everyone likes small people. Of course, she isn't as cute as Cherno. One could even say she's a bit too mature. It's almost unnatural. She was so worldly, as if she was meant to lead from the very beginning, and she makes sensible judgments. Now that I think about it, it makes me wonder why she behaved so strangely that one time. That one time? Yes, that one time when she didn't join us for the afternoon tour of Shanghai Jing. Oh. You didn't think it's a bit odd because the hostess didn't personally escort us around her own areas. And we're talking about someone who knows her etiquette, like the president. She didn't say that she had something she absolutely could not avoid tending to. I know it's not polite to say, but I don't think I'm the only one who doubts her intentions. I wonder what you think, Sensei. No need to respond. Her expression says everything. Don't worry, I got over it. I definitely gotten over it, Tomoe. You're definitely not player one, Yume. Definitely not. No, I don't think it's that obvious. I'm just more sensitive to this issue than other students. Then how are Shanghai Jing students? Now that's an amusing topic. They're all adorable and hilarious. The Shanghai Jing students we met today were Executive Officer Mina, the one named Kaguya, Yumi, the Merchant Guild President, everyone from the Plum Blossoms Garden. Oh, and the other students we brushed past along the Shanghai Jing tour. My impression is they reminded me of a blazing haystack moments after someone lights it on fire. So you're telling me they're all gaslit. Also, what do you mean by that? There are always warning signs of impending consequences. Students of Shanghai Jing appears serene on the outside, but I feel the slightest bit of nerves and tension hiding in the inside. Or perhaps it was fear. Additionally, statistics show that one large accident precludes 29 smaller accidents from the same cause, which themselves preclude approximately 300 potential accidents from the same cause. Tomei, you're slowly but surely scaring me a little. That's bad. Yes, of course. It could be exaggeration based on my initial impressions. However, Red Winter and I tend to be more sensitive to moods like that. Oh, why is that, you ask? Well, that's because a coup d'etat occurs about 1 to 2 times per week on average at Red Winter. Well, actually, that kind of explains everything. but you still terrify me. No moe. If anything, you're like, you're basically like, no, I'll probably take my thoughts later. Also, Kaguya's got the scary eyes. I came here after I heard you mention the signs of a crop that are cropping up in Shanghai-Jing in the name of loyalty, but this is a peculiar place. It belongs to Shanghai-Jing, but it's not Shanghai-Jing. It's land at the outskirts with no students or facilities. If you know if a place like this even exists. Are you suggesting those who do are somehow strange? Who? It's the Blue Archive version of Rosanna. The one with the really crazy hairstyle. I'm still not sure how to feel about this hairstyle, by the way. The path is dark, but night cannot hide the light. Isn't that so? Aren't you Shintani Kai? How'd you get here? Oh, I didn't think you still remember me. That's a bit surprising. Yes, even if everyone else has forgotten, someone has to remember the past. You never change, Kaguya. I may not remember faces well, but some people I never forget. I know the Picking Opera Club is still active. You must really be living the life if you have time to worry about someone else's club activities. Dark tech concern. Ha! I never expected to debate thanking you. Now there's no need for that. Your expulsion is a decision I stand by, especially considering the outcome. Considering the outcome has quite a few connotations. Also, you know what? You also have a bit of crazy eyes going with you. You know, in a lot of ways, you're kinda like Rosanna, but I don't know. You're like Rosanna, but in all the bad ways, I should say. And if you don't know who Rosanna is, that means you're not keeping up with my streams, my Nikki streams particularly. And if you do want to keep up with my Nikki streams, you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube. And by the way, this is going to be going up as a VOD on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Twitch, or watching this as a VOD on Twitch, be sure to follow so you don't miss out on any of my streams. But anyways, the parents abused her authority to expel you instead of going through the proper channels. She erased all records associated with you. Are you trying to bring up old memories? I remember. If I hadn't been expelled, I would have graduated top of my class, but my records mysteriously disappeared. Also graduated. Now I'm kind of curious. We kind of had like an idea like what happens when a student graduates in Kivados. Like when a student graduates in Kivados, they usually leave, but that kind of leaves us with one big question. What happens to him then? I wonder. I did momentarily become a burden to the Corrections Bureau, and after that, I ended up roaming Kivados' outskirts unnoticed, like some kind of living ghost. That's surprising. The Shintani Kai laments being a burden. If that's how you took it, I took my own eloquence as I think my own eloquence is suffering as consequence. Why did you call me over? I want to discuss something about the present day Shanghai-Jing. What do you know about the present day Shanghai-Jing? Are you showing the soul of the past? How biting. Well, what do you expect from someone who is both isn't part of Shanghai-Jing? It's just that, well, the moment visitors from Red Winter arrived, I suddenly started hearing about the unrest in Shanghai-Jing. How did you know that? Shanghai-Jing has long forgotten me. I know that much, but I did not forget Shanghai-Jing. I can't. So you have your own way of knowing what's going on in Shanghai-Jing? I heard you put on a Picking Opera performance for the Red Winter visitors. How did that make you feel, Kaguya? I won't respond to that. I won't let you hurt the small ones. That's okay. A refusal to answer is still an answer. It was humiliating, wasn't it? What are you talking about? The performance went well, didn't it? All your lifelong effort went unrecognized by individuals who don't even know the value of tradition, nor the meaning of the Peking opera. I know very well. Even if everyone else says they don't know, I understand the feeling. Expelled one, don't go disputing Madam's decisions and judgments. Oh, didn't you have doubts about Saki's decisions and judgments? If not, then you have no reason to come all the way over here. Huh. I can see it. The unrest in Qinghai, the storm it will surely bring about. If this continues, the Peking opera itself will become a relic of the past, and in the end, no one will seek it out. That's what transformation is. Just as river wire carves away at the boulder, change affects everything, though it may not be immediately apparent. Never scoff at cultural value and meaning of Peking opera. I would never scoff. No matter how many people discourage the Peking opera, there should always be at least one person to protect the Peking opera and its traditions. Are you telling me to do that? Who else could there be? Why me? Because the Peking Opera Club always understood the value and meaning of Qinghai traditions. At least that's how it should have been when I was enrolled at Qinghai. God dang. I'm starting to realize how this woman plays. Everyone talks so casually about tradition like it's nothing. It's so rare for everyone to understand how truly important tradition is. You must respect the past and history of the people who originate from it. The present stands with roots of the past. At the end of the day, the Black Tourist Promenade is the biggest problem. Those poisonous mushrooms they use cooking and business excuses to spread their sports everywhere. And Madam President is no less to blame from the Black Tourist Promenade. Why is she letting them get away with it? She's smart enough to let those punks... she's smart enough to know that those punks are causing all kinds of trouble. Not to mention the inviting Shale Sensei is a distraction enough, but to have the Red Winter visitors on top of that. Yeah. Got it, but if you're loyal to the Peking Opera Club before anything else, shouldn't you be more concerned about that? If you want to truly protect tradition, you should start there. What do you mean? For example, why not try an opera with new content? And you can experiment with choreography on the Peking Opera stage. I got a bad feeling about this. What are you saying, Shintan Nikai? There's no way the Peking Opera Club and I would have that kind of authority. I find it amusing that you would say that, Peking Opera Club president. The Peking Opera Club has honored Qinghai traditions most seriously up until now. If not you, who else could possibly have it? Granted, this could be nothing more than the ramblings of a Qinghai outcast. If we end up doing a new Peking Opera, and it fails. Funny, is discussing success and failure a mark of loyalty? It seems like even the Peking Opera Club president can be corrupted by worldly desires, but what can you expect, really? The only constant is change, right? Don't speak so rashly. If one person remembers, if everyone else forgets. That's the spirit I was looking for. Don't worry, I'll help you prepare. How? The expelled one has her ways. This matter has nothing to do with you, Shintani Kai. No matter what, the Peking Opera Club is loyal to Qinghai Jing. That I'll make sure of. Of course you will. Or not. Whatever. Yeah, that has certainly stirred up sparks. I heard everything. What do you want, Kai? Embers. Embers? Yes, embers. Here's a small spark shines brightly in the darkness. If possible, I hope these small but powerful embers will grow into a raging fire. How about you? I hope the Eastern Alchemy Society finds a true president. I see you haven't changed, though that's probably why you're the only one who still obeys me. President Saya, Yakushi Saya is not suitable for the role of Eastern Alchemy Society's president. Compared to you, she's lacking both skill and qualifications. The Eastern Alchemy Society must find its true owner, that's all. Is that so? If that's the case, there's something you must do for me. I wait your orders. If what I need interferes with your future. At the moment, my future at the Eastern Alchemy Society eludes me anyways. Good. Then go back to the Eastern Alchemy Society and get things done. I'll do as you say. Dark forces are approaching us. And they're about to cause a lot of trouble. Also, I'll keep going with this until we hit, like, our 2 hours mark, by the way. If we don't finish, then we don't finish. I'll probably find some other time to finish this later, but yeah. I'll just keep going for now. Oof. Anyways. Ooh, a bamboo forest. What an extremely dense bamboo forest. Also, I'm getting tired of clicking by the way, so I'm just gonna try to put this on auto. Hey, what do you think, Sensei? Is it impressive? I grew all of this. If it were the right season, I could have shown you how I harvest bamboo shoots. Bamboo shoots? Yes, they're sprouts of bamboo. They're soft and tender, and they go great with any dish. They're very likely used in Black George Promenade's cooking. The thin yellow stuff, yeah, it was so yummy. Yes, Shin's bamboo shoots are especially good quality. So good, in fact, that you could eat them all day long and never get sick of them. So nice to be able to walk with you today, madam, unlike yesterday. Yes, I must apologize for yesterday's discourtesy, great leader Chirino. What are you saying, Madam Kisaki? What I'm saying is, the great exchange meeting host failed to provide a proper guide to our valuable guests. It's moving too quickly. Madam President. What happened? I was wondering what you were talking about, and it's been on your mind this whole time. That's right on topic. There's something I want to tell you. I'm the great leader of Red Winter. Such an insignificant thing can never threaten my power. That's what makes you our great leader. I can't read her true feelings. On the matter, but I'm relieved nonetheless. Great leader Cherno doesn't seem that upset. Or is she upset? I'm so grateful that you're being so understanding about this. How did you sleep last night? It wasn't uncomfortable, was it? Ugh. There are no problems at all, Madam Kisaki. It was so warm and comfy. I have no complaints. It's better to sleep on slop. But there was a kind of scent that I never smelled before. I see Chairman Miranda has a good nose. That's medicinal. That's a medicinal incense created by Shanghai Jing's Eastern Alchemy Society. They say it brings equanimity and healing to the heart and soul, but I wonder if it was actually helpful. I didn't mention it. I think it did help, but I can't be sure. Well, since you made it all the way here, to the bamboo forest, I can share you something nice. Something nice? But that you mean, oh. Yes, this is Shanghai Jing's bamboo forest specialty. I hope you're excited. There hasn't been a student yet who didn't enjoy it. Shall we? I'll lead the way. Ugh. The panda's visible! Watch out! The way that's... Isn't it great? It's amazing, isn't it? It's so... isn't it so unbelievably cute? It's a visible panda. Not the invisible panda. Pandas! Oh, Chairman Marina, if you yell too loudly, they might scare off the panda. Oh, really? It's not unlikely, however. I'm sure they'll folks here have a withdrawal to run away like that. Let's take. I saw a baby panda from. I saw an invisible baby panda from jail the day I arrived from Changing, but that probably was a bit. This probably is the best I'd bring that up. No, I can see them better. I have to say, it still looks like a spotted bear to me. Have you already seen a panda before? Oh yes, you know, in pictures and things, here in Marina loves every kind of bear there is. I see. Pandas are indeed a kind of bear that are glutton for bamboo. Now to think of it, I think bamboos are the only thing pandas eat. It's true, but they don't just eat any bamboo. They're picky. They always stick to the same kind of bamboo. And all they do all day is sleep and eat. Sleep, eat and sleep. That's amazing. I'm jealous. Sensei? I'm sensing some kind of darkness, or maybe not. Or maybe that's just Kisaki. But pandas are adorable, right? That's right, madame. Just look at them. Just looking at them like this. It's just like a balm for my heart. Oh well, enjoy them all you want. I can tell they bring you peace. Would you like to get closer? I'll drag one to you. Can we? Yes, Mina will guide you. They are used to people. Mina, if you will. Yes, Madame President. I'll approach carefully. In order to keep a safe distance as you get too close, it's not good for you or the panda. Oh, she Tomoe made a heart. Now, Sensei. Watch out, a sniper! What's happening? My whole body is... I can't breathe. I'm so dizzy. My arms and legs feel so heavy. All the times this could happen. Why now? It's my... It's my long-term disease. Misaki, are you okay? I was keeping this from you, Sensei. Sensei's voice sounds far away. Are we far apart? No, if not. Sensei, I need to ask you something. Is it already nighttime? It's so dark. Yes, it looked like the sun set a while ago. I see. I have a request to make of you, Sensei. Listen to me. Would you call it the president of East Academy's society here? Call Saya here? Yes, call Saya here. Also, listen to me. I have a confession to make. I have narcolepsy. Yes, now is the only way to address the situation. And please take care of the great leader Chirino and the Red Winter Party. Lead them to Rikakaku with Mina. I'll do that no matter what. Sensei, you're very kind. But there's no need to keep your story straight with me. I'm sorry I don't have good news for you, madame. But I can't cure your narcolepsy. She's already here. You wanted the whole truth, so I have no choice but to respond with complete honesty. I can't cure narcolepsy. No matter how hard I try, I can't. No, she can't be. Maybe I'm just remembering that other time. I hope you'll listen carefully. From now on, you'll only be able to move properly for a limited amount of time each day. Yes, she's definitely said that. If it's too much to fill the whole Rikakaku, but let's burn some medicinal incense in the main room. It'll help you a bit, madame. So right now, you must take this immortality elixir every morning. If you skip even one day, bad things will happen. What else? Also, what? I recommend stretching every day, practice calisthenics. They say that's the root of disease is poor blood flow. Also, what did you see? Oh wait, hold on, not we already had this established at some point. Blah, blah. Yeah, excuse me. I think we already stopped the immortality elixir at some point. Apparently she's making the immortality elixir. So, yeah, I'm not too surprised about this, or should be. But anyways. Understood? Promise me that you'll take care of yourself. No one Ching wants to lose you like this, madame. Don't wanna fall in the middle of the street and get hit by the Isekai truck. This is strange. I took the immortality elixir this morning. But that would mean to be continued. Plot thickens even more. All right, let's keep going. Deep in the Joe Forest, or Joe Forest. Ugh. I'm so confused. What happened? Right, Red Winter's visitors were at the bamboo forest. We were going to see the pandas, and then narcolepsy. And then, are you awake now, Kisaki? Sensei, why are you here? And why am I on your lap? No, wait a moment. I need to organize my thoughts. Could you turn on some more lights? The room is a bit dark. Ugh. Should I turn them off again? Please. What happened at the back bamboo forest? I see that the visitors watched the pandas for a while and went back. Chairman Marina was trying to hug the pandas. Mina must have a hard time trying to stop her. I guess Chairman Marina really does love bears a lot, no matter how cute they are. Pandas are still bears. She could have gotten really hurt if something went wrong. I'm sure it was no easy feat for me to keep her safe. What kind of president am I that I can't even welcome guests properly? I'm completely unqualified to be president, don't you agree, Sensei? Those tunes are amusing. Visitors from Red Winter. Especially the one with the mustache. A great leader, Cherno, unscrupulous as she is, seems to be very strong. Chief Secretary told me I tried to hide it, but you can see the wisdom beneath the facade of hers. And Chairman Marina, well, it's refreshing to see someone with her status to be so delightful. All the students are great. Everyone. Are you surprised, Sensei? You can't keep worrying about others, not at this stage. I wish you'd take care of yourself now. Also, you know what? I'm starting to realize something. There is quite a bit of a trend of, small student council presidents falling asleep all the time. Like, you see it with Hoshino, but at the same time, you also see it with Hina, too. And, now I'm kind of curious. I kind of wonder if Senna's the type to fall asleep as well. Because if she is, then, I feel like that's a bit of a theme that's common with a lot of the student council presidents. The small ones, that is. Like, again, versus Hoshino, then it's, that's Hina who falls asleep a lot. That we learned. And now it's Kisaki, and, if you could count two, I guess you could count Cherno as well. But yeah, that's kind of a bit of a common theme. Little girls falling asleep. They all have them. That's something you notice. But anyways, it's something to think about. I'm not sure like what the theme actually means, but it's something to think about. But anyways, let's go with that. That's what you have to say, Sensei. Do the other students know about my condition? And what about the visitors from Red Winter? So I handled everything well. Mina hasn't even noticed. Is that so? I feel reassured. I wish you would tell me what happened to you. It's nothing remarkable. It's just that my body has become so weak that I can only function normally for a small amount of time per day. It's really that bad? Damn! Narcolepsy is no joke. Nuh-uh. Again, it never is a joke, so... Bah. But anyways... It's okay. After all, I haven't entirely lost my mobility. There's still plenty of things I can do. That's enough for me, really. Who else knows? As far as I understand, no one except for Saya. And no one understands it except for Saya. Not even Rui doesn't know. I did my best to ensure that my secret wouldn't be revealed to anyone. Shoot, I've known Rui for a very long time. But I wasn't this way when I was younger, when we were growing up together. You mean this came on suddenly? It all started when I made an unprecedented move to become the president of Genryuman in my second year. The role of president customarily went to third years, but that third year soon fell into disgrace and lost her position. So everyone made the unanimous decision to select me. Even now, it seems peculiar. Students who vehemently defended the tradition broke it to designate me a second year as the president of Genryuman. Could it be? Could that be? Maybe that's because being president of Genryuman is demanding? Sometimes it's good not to get too close to the truth, Sensei. My first act as second year president was to expel the third year. Everyone objected. A punishment that harsh usually requires one to follow very strict procedures. It was quite the paradox. The same people who bucked tradition to install a second year as president clung to the decision for that decision. Oh dear, I've gotten off track. Let's get back to the point. Right after that, my body started exhibiting some unusual signs of illness. But, well, they could have easily been signs of stress from a demanding job as president. Or it could be the sickness. Why do you look so downcast, Sensei? Didn't I do a good job fooling the others? If neither you or Rumi could tell, I must have. In fact, I think my acting talent could have earned a spot in the theater company or movie club at a different place that... Given those acting world might have been... Given those this acting world might have been missing out on massive talent, don't you think so, Sensei? If it's that exhausting, don't you think maybe you should give up this undercover stuff? Yes, that would probably be the right thing to do. But nobody's right in this world. We're all wrong. We're also right in our own ways. It's quite the paradox, don't you think, Sensei? Also, someone who's lost control of their own body should be recuperating in the old palace. You must be wondering why I keep changing my appearance and wandering around seamlessly with no purpose. Well... Sensei, this might be my selfishness and greed talking, but before it's too late, I want to see as much as I can while I still have the time. Why are you hiding your illness from other students? If you told the truth, they might be able to help you. Because this is what being the president of Genryuman is. The empty streets are flashing before my eyes. If you show the slightest bit of weakness, of imperfection, they'll eat you alive from the inside. That's how the president before me lost her position. Do you think I take my role as president too seriously? If I didn't, maybe I'd be more at ease. But Sensei, you saw what Shanghai students, Genryuman kids, did. When I told them to welcome our guests according to the traditions of Genryuman, they took them to the interrogation room. They interpreted my instructions as an order to uncover any conspiracies. Also, you know what? The more I look at the Genryuman, the more I'm starting to think that, Gehenna's probably a much more better place than this. Like, at least they can get their crap together, but Genryuman, yikes. Plenty of other Okay, no, I totally forgot about the Gourmet Research Society, but they usually get put in their place. The same thing with the Hot Spring Department. They also get in their place too. And the Engineering Department kids, they kind of, well, they get put in their place, but at the same time, well, they tend to not take things too overboard. Plus, they're good-natured. Yeah, they're good-natured. But yeah, plenty of students in other academies misbehave. But yeah, they do get put in their place. Yes, is that so? Maybe I should start putting people into their place too. But Sensei, it seems like I'm having a hard time letting Jing be. Slowly rose into a sitting position. Also, I just realized something for that entire conversation. I like how we're not even taking Trinity into consideration, especially with that whole Arius debacle. Just saying. She leaned towards me and rested her forehead against my chest. Moonlight shone into the room from a nearby window. Kisaki, please. You're ready too many red flags. Like, I don't mind you being this close, but too many red flags. I have a request to make of you. I don't want anyone except you inside to know about my condition. Please. Saya promised me that she would always keep my secret, so if word gets out or gets around, I'll know who shared it. Okay. What's wrong, Sensei? Look distressed. It's okay. I'm alive and still moving around, alright? For now, Kisaki. For now. Also, don't die just yet. I need to pull you. I reached out and gently patted the back of Kisaki's hair. Or rather, I gently caressed it, working through the fibers with my hands, delicately. This is nice. I feel more at ease, and my pain feels like it's subsiding, even if it's just for a little bit. Don't worry so much, Sensei. Who else could ask for a favor like this, if not you? I calmly undid her hair. Kisaki glanced up at me with bright eyes and a soft smile. I couldn't bear to see that expression on her face, so I reluctantly closed my eyes, only feeling her hair delicately in my hands. Hide under the bed. Are you feeling okay, President? Yes, I feel a lot. I feel a lot better, don't worry. This is so strange. I'm positive I took my mortality elixir today. Yes, that's exactly why I'm here. Listen carefully, madame. I discovered that someone swapped your elixir. Oh, I'm sure you understand the implications of such an act. It's treason. Well, first, I should reprimand you right here and now for your incompetence in managing the Eastern Alchemy Society human resources. Yes, I deserve to be chastised, but there's even a bigger problem. That means there's a mole in a key position in the Eastern Alchemy Society. Yes, there's that's the only way to interpret it. I thought trouble rode on the cold winds of the north, but perhaps it's from somewhere else. Perhaps from the east. Or the northeast, or the northwest, or maybe I should just close the windows. Keep the draft out. Starting tomorrow, I'll perfectly craft your immortality elixir, madame. Then I'll begin investigating every member of the Eastern Alchemy Society. It's a sad day when the president of the Eastern Alchemy Society can't trust her own people. It's rare, but it does happen occasionally. Yeah, madame, you should exercise a greater level of caution. I'll accept the consequences for all my failures once this is all sorted out. Yes, let's do that. You be careful as well. He might try to go for you too. Yes, I'm sorry. If only I can make a more perfect elixir. I could find more medicinal herbs that will improve the president's condition. even the slightest bit, but the results are always temporary and come with side effects or do nothing to improve her situation. What are you saying? If it weren't for your elixir, nothing would have worked out the way it did. Madame, I beg you, please cancel all your plans for tomorrow at least and get some rest. I'm afraid you're you're asking too much. We have valued guests visiting. Perhaps when our guests return home, I'll get some rest. But for now, please forgive your terrible patient. I understand. What? A phone call! It's a call for me. Who is this? Kaguya! It's so late. What's wrong? Please accept my sincerest apologies for calling at such a late hour, madame, but I had to tell you that we just finished working on a new idea for the Peking Opera. If possible, I'd like to perform it for the Red Winter visitors tomorrow before the tour ends. Would that be okay? A new Peking Opera performance. First, I must compliment you on your efforts. I will allow this performance, since it seems the great leader Cherno really likes you. I exchange my gratitude for your generous decisions, madame. I am obliged to inform you since it's a new Peking Opera. We'd like to invite all of Genryumon's members. Would that be okay? Please do. White Tiger Park is spacious, and a good number of Genryumon's members enjoy Peking Opera. Thank you, madame. I will put my entire heart and soul into preparing it. I got a bad feeling about this. A new Peking Opera in these times. Seems quite enthusiastic. It's a good quality in an artist. And considering the morale has been somewhat downcast lately, this might be a perfect opportunity to lift spirits. Will the Eastern Alchemy Society also participate? I'll prepare a spot for them for now. The Alchemy Society should be reflecting on their actions right now. However, trying to suppress them further may cause the pot to boil over, so to speak. I'm sure you already have a tight grip on the Eastern Alchemy Society's discipline today, right? You already knew that. Of course, it's exactly the type of thing you would do. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Boy. I feel like tomorrow is going to be a rather exciting time. Alright, no, since we got like a lot of time, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call this quits for now. Next time we do this, we'll try to finish up Radiant Moon and Raucous streams, and after that, I guess I'll do some more Momo talks. But anywho, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. If you're watching this on YouTube, by the way. And also, if you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to follow to stay up to date with Twitch streams and show up. Fun time, that is. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. So, later, everyone. Later.